My name is Jordan Goldston, JordanGoldston, and I'm a tattoo artist here at Inferno Ink. What I love most about this job is the freedom, you know what I mean? The ability to make it whatever you want. If you really put your nose to the grindstone and really work towards it, this job can be, you know, it's limitless what you can achieve. So it's constant growth, you know, and that's what I think I love about it the most. I knew that my career choice would be something involved with art, because I've always drawn, you know, since I was really young, 4 or 5 years old. It's almost like meeting the girl of your dreams, you know? You don't know exactly what you're looking for, but when you find her, you know what I mean? That's kind of that feeling that I get from this job, having that satisfaction and that happiness to be able to take all of this stuff that I've learned from childhood and be able to incorporate that into something that makes me money, you know, something that helps me live. This job makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And my dad always told me when I was younger, he always pushed me, always. If this is something that you really like to do, that you're really good at, never, ever let it go. He always used to tell me that. The second portrait I ever did was on my dad. It was a portrait of my uncle who died before I was born, but my dad always talked about him. You know, my dad makes it seem as though he was more of an influence on me and my brother than he was, you know. So that was really, it was a really touching tattoo to do on my father, you know, and for it being one of my second portraits ever, so there was a lot of pressure there also. But it came out perfect. My dad loved it, you know, and it's always a fun story to look back at and see that tattoo of my dad's brother that he gets to keep with him forever, you know. It's a good feeling for me, it's a good feeling for him. That's probably, if not my favorite tattoo I've ever done, that's definitely top 5. Nowadays, you know, with social media, people are able to see tattoos, you know, with the click of a button. I mean, instantly. There's all these tattoo appreciation pages and the world's best tattoos you can follow on Instagram, Facebook. So it definitely raises the bar. But, you know, of course, if you can't deliver that caliber of what they're expecting, of course that's gonna kind of, they're gonna almost label you as not a good artist. That's not necessarily fair for someone who's been tattooing for less than 5 years. You can't do all that stuff. That's one of the things you have to deal with. There's this interesting thing, this might be kind of off, but moths fly towards light bulbs because moths are instinctually fly towards the moon. And those moths will die there. Those moths will fly that light bulb until they die. In their minds thinking that they were doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. In their minds they weren't doing a thing wrong. They were doing exactly what they were meant to do. That can be transferred over to humans very easily, to me at least. Tattooing is my moon, essentially. As weird and crazy as that sounds. But yeah, that's it.